Hey guys, what is up? It is your boy Omega SMG coming at you with a new video. So yesterday, I know that all 12 of you saw this remake I put out for Praise the Lord by ASAP Rocky. It's off his new album. I'm not a fan of the new album, but I do like that song. So let's go ahead and break down this beat. And you're gonna hear a lot of differences from this version to the one I posted yesterday because the Omega SMG style is to rush things out and then fix them later, where no one else but me will hear them. Um, anyway, so let's go ahead and go into this. So it's based off of a sample from an Apple loop pack. I think this is on GarageBand, but this is what it sounds like. And that's with everything done. So here's one just completely clean, nothing on it. So I think it sounds pretty darn good, but it definitely needs that speed. And I messed up the roll. Okay. Anyway, so oh, I'm hitting the shift key. That explains it. Okay. So here's what I did. I'm gonna go ahead and drag this down. It's not in stretch mode. So here is the original, and what I did was I just cut it right here in the middle and dragged it back so that it would be slightly more on the grid and it would sound better. In fact, let's just do A-B comparison. Yeah, I forgot to open it up. So then up here, it's sounds just a bit more solid. Yeah, it's a very small difference, but to me it's really noticeable. So now that we have the sample done, let's go over the part where everyone messes it up in every remake I've seen. It's not even that hard. So there, it's let's go to that. So it's just this little that it's the sound that they mess up. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off all my effects on this and just let you hear this saw pad. So it's this. With another layer on top of it that I'll go over as well. So this is just a four voice sine wave, a little bit of white noise, and then just filter it. It doesn't need to be too hardcore of a filter, you just need to filter it. And then what goes on top of it is the string sound. I'm surprised that more people haven't picked up on this because I've noticed that with some VSTs have this very specific sound to them. So I heard these strings, and they sounded very much like Expand 2, so big soft strings, and I just turned down the cutoff, but it didn't work for me, so I had to do something in post. So this is what it sounds like. And then when you stack those boys on top of each other, you get this. And then you gotta add the sauce, of course. So on the saw wave, I put a flanger. I'm pretty sure I just pulled up FL Studio default and just let it sit there. And then on top of that, route it to, oh yeah, and on the strings, there is Fruity Love Filter to cut it off a tiny bit more. Then on this track, another flanger. I'm pretty sure it's the default FL Studio settings again because I'm lazy. Then EQ to cut out all the other frequencies, and EQ to pull up the higher end, and then a compressor to counter out that flanger. And then this is what it sounds like with all of the effects. So then when everything's in context, it's this. So now let's go ahead and go over the drums, because there are a few things I've seen people mess up. So the clap, to me, it's definitely an 808 clap. There's no doubt about it in my mind. But here's what I see people mess up. They won't change the pitch between the claps, because if you listen to the track, it will be like, it's not, it's like, it's a very slight difference, but every remake I've seen messes this up. I just listened to the track and you'll see what I'm talking about. And so it's a clap. I'm not going to go over the mixing. I mean, I'm not going to like put it in context, because you know what a clap sounds like. So I have a compressor on it to add a bit of punch to it. Then on top of that, close hi-hats, literally just most simple pattern ever. Then we have a stick, which is just an open hat, which happens at the end of every 4 bars. Or is that, yeah, that's 8 bars. So yeah, this is what the intro sounds like. So then we get over here. This is when the 808 kicks in. Sounds pretty darn good. I'll just play it. Oh my gosh. So here's something where I'm messing something up, and I know I'm messing it up. I just don't care enough to fix it. So Skepta's using a sampled 808, like one that you'd get out of Busy Works Beats old kits. Like, the way I know that is the decay and the release changes with each pitch of the note instead of staying consistent. Now, what I could have done, I could have exported an 808 in the right key and then just done that, but that's a lot of work, and I'm not about to do that. So y'all just got me using the YouTube 808 preset that I use every time, because I refuse to use anything else anymore out of laziness. Anyways, let's go over all of that. So it's like the 808 pattern. You have heard this before if you've heard a rap song from the past like 1,000,000 years. So it's so this is pretty much just like, I'll go over the 808 if you guys want to remake it up. So it's the YouTube 808 preset. Turn down the distortion a tiny bit, went into this and dialed down the mix a tiny bit, and then I lowered the decay the decay and release a significant amount. I just woke up and started recording this video, honestly. Yeah, this is the 808, and then I have a kick under it. It's a nice and punchy kick. I like it a lot. It's Kick IH. I use it for like everything. It's like the Rat Kick, but I don't use the Rat Kick because I'm poor. So then on the 808 I have a decapitator. So for this I have drive pulled all the way up. I have the tone set all the way to bright, and then I just turned down the mix so that it was like a parallel distortion. Then I added EQ. It just moves the low end a lot. Yeah, sounds pretty darn good. I'm not gonna play the beat at the end because I don't want to have to sit through it. But I mean, hey, I'll leave the video with the beat in the description. This is your boy Omega SMG signing out.